actually don't know what I'm doing on this map because last time I played this map was quite a while ago. But regardless, it's been a while since I've made an episode of this, and I decided, you know what, why not record it today? Today is Saturday. I don't know if this is going to be going up on Saturday or if it's going up on Sunday. I know it's not going up in the week, so that's one thing I know for sure. But I am recording this pretty early in the morning, and this episode may have music depending on how well my solo commentary goes. But I guess one thing I could talk about was for anybody in the UHC community that watches me, yeah, I guess, and knows about what happened last night with the open mic night thing. Basically, my opinion on that, it was cool, but at the same time, it wasn't really like the best, because the person organizing it at the end, they revoked everybody's, or no, they gave everybody talk power, so everybody could just scream, and it basically like destroyed my ears. But I can still, I mean, obviously I can still hear, but it just hurt my ears a lot, and that was kind of lame. That was really the only thing disappointing about it. But as you may know, I'm on the team RDM for the UHC Association, and with that, we had a Q&A segment on open mic night, and it was actually kind of obnoxious because the questions were gone through so quickly that it was kind of hard to read the entirety of all questions, which kind of made it difficult to read some of the things from time to time. But yeah, like, we had 1 million people spamming the same questions, and it was pretty hard to tell who was asking what. The only way that you could really tell is by like looking at their name, like looking towards the left and then reading the question to like read their name first. But after the open mic night, Smelly Burrito hosted a after party for it, which was probably more, in my opinion, it was better than the actual open mic night itself, because we played a few things. We played, actually, I think we just played Cards Against Humanity for 2 hours straight, so that was kind of interesting. But yeah, actually, I might link the broadcast for it in the description, or the actual broadcast, meaning the one that was streamed, and it's now archived on Learning's channel, so, or Learning's Twitch rather, because not a lot of people upload their Twitch archives to YouTube. Okay, that dude's shooting at him, so I'm just not gonna shoot at him, and these guys are gonna like just keep blowing up TNT. What I've noticed recently is that a lot of people on OCN have gotten worse with TNT cannons. Like, I've seen so many people blowing themselves up and stuff, like, not even trying to preserve the cannon. Which, I mean, yeah, things like the Chaos Cannon, for example, are cannons that you don't want. Can this person move? Thank you. But yeah, like, things like the Chaos Cannon are cannons that you want to blow up, because when they do blow up, they absolutely, like, destroy the entire map. Which is the reason why they're named Chaos Cannons. Why are there so many? Oh, that's why, because the core's up there. So yeah, this will probably be the only map that I play, because from the looks of this is going to be quite a long map. But, yeah, so open mic night with the UHC community was fun. I hope people do more of it. I won't be able to make next week's thing, unfortunately, but it was pretty cool. It was Friday night, which was last night at 3, or no, not 3 p.m., what am I talking about, 8 p.m. EST, so it was kind of fun. I wish that person would get out of the way. Can you not? There you go. But another thing I want to talk about is a few series that I've had. One of which, if you've been around for a while, you'll know that I played Inferno Mines. Personally, in my opinion, it's not exactly the best map to record. However, I have played through it, but I didn't record record any of it because just from looking at other people's channels that Let's Played it before, I saw how many episodes they had of it, and there's like 100 episodes. I don't really feel like making 100 episodes on one CTM map. But of course, a bunch of people play differently as well. But at the same time, survival isn't exactly my most favorite thing in Minecraft anymore. So, that's one of the reasons why you haven't been seeing as much Thrival, for example, is because I'm not exactly insanely interested in survival anymore. The only occasion in which I'll probably go on Thrival and do stuff is like group events, or of course when 1.8 comes out I'll get on and do a bunch of stuff, because obviously with all the new blocks and everything coming out in 1.8, there's going to be a lot of people on, at least I hope, and it should be overall a bunch of fun. I'm excited to see what the guys do with snowballs whatchamacallit, slime blocks when they come out, because slime blocks are probably one of my favorite things, to be honest. And then UHC, I might eventually like just tower and then jump down and try an MLG slime block just for fun. Because at this point I've probably played over, I want to say 1,500 UHC matches, and I've only won like a select few of them. Like, it's not like I win often, because you can obviously tell that from my highlights. But, yeah, a bunch of people complain about not being good at UHC, and then there's me who doesn't win, like, at all, ever. I actually need to try, I guess, harder to try and win, because, every time in UHC that I die, it's either I run into somebody who's a lot better than me, or somebody who has better gear than me, and obviously there's not much you can do in that case, aside from if you're fighting somebody that's better than you, try and think about like how they play and stuff, and then find a way to counter their strategy or whatever. Like, for example, strafe patterns with the bow. If you know somebody's strafe pattern with the bow in UHC, you can pretty much get them just by shooting where you know they're gonna jump. But of course, there's people that have just random strafe patterns with the bow, like me, for example. I just randomly strafe left and right sometimes, and just hope that I don't get shot. With that being said, some of you may notice that I haven't uploaded highlights as often as I normally do. That's because I'm starting to, I'm gonna start to upload only good games from now on, instead of games that I have fun in. Games that I have fun in that I get like 1 or 2 kills, I might use to make a montage or something, I don't know. But that being said, there should be a few... actually, yes, that's just, I'm just gonna ignore that, what I just said. And, I'm gonna be recording a few videos today, so hopefully I have a bunch of videos laid out for the rest of the week, because that would be wonderful. I might actually try and record another Blitz montage after this, so you might see another Rage montage sometime this week. Is that us or is that them? That's us. Why did I just shoot at us then? Over there is them, though. I know that for a fact. So let's try and hit them. Oh god. Long shots for days. But, yeah, after this, I'm probably gonna record... I think I'm probably gonna record Fire Red again. I might record another Thrival, preparing for 1.8. Oh, I didn't even know these things were here. And then I might record, like I said earlier, a Blitz montage. And I think I might actually try and record a new series. Oh, okay, this map ended a lot faster than I thought it would. GG. Alright, so we'll do one more map, I guess, because this one wasn't exactly the longest of maps. I thought it was going to be a lot longer, just because of how everybody was laid out on the map and everything. Like, there were a bunch of people at the core, but I guess they weren't watching it while they were setting off TNT cannons, so... yeah. Yeah, because it's so easy to get around. Like, see, somebody just came over here and then strafed around and broke the core. Like, you have to keep an eye out. I don't think I've played this map have I think I played it once, but it was like a really long time ago. I know I've seen this map been played uh, in one of the OCN tourneys, but I haven't played it myself. So this will be interesting. I know this map involves a lot of TNT cannons, so there's going to be a lot of explosions. Actually, what's my game sound on? 30. Okay, we're good. That doesn't help. There we go. Let's go find diamond blocks. There's a million of them everywhere, so I don't see how it would be a struggle to find some. Oh, did I really not reach that? Come on. Guess I'll just break this one and then place this and then break this. Nobody break it under me, thank you. I don't need that seed, and yeah. Let's see, what else could I talk about here? I guess you guys could suggest stuff that you want me to see, or stuff that you want me to do on the channel. Mainly, I would suggest something that I can easily get, such as a like a different Pokemon Let's Play after Fire Red is done or something. I might try and record Battlefield. I don't get exactly the greatest FPS on that anyways when playing it, so I don't know how recording it will go, but I guess I'll find out eventually. I might try and make Battlefield montages or something, just because Battlefield's kind of fun. But that being said, I know I said this a few episodes ago about like my Steam and stuff and adding me. I think I actually said my origin there, but I'll say it again just in case anybody missed that episode or you're new. So my Steam is Green Galaxy LP. My origin is also Green Galaxy LP. I also have a Twitter, which is also Green Galaxy LP. And everything else, such as like my Skype and stuff, I'm keeping private because I don't want like 7 million contacts. Oh, there's fish right there. But yeah, I don't want like 7 million contacts. I mean, obviously I don't have 7 million subs, but all my subs plus the people that I already have is like a total of like 600 Skype contacts, so I really don't need that in my life. But I know that we've recently passed 300 subs, but from what I've seen, the channel growth hasn't been that amazing, so I would appreciate if you guys could try and share it more often. Like, if you have a friend that likes Minecraft or something and they don't know about me, I would suggest sharing me with them, because it's not like I make money off of YouTube or anything. If you see ads on my video, it's because they were set by somebody else, not me, because I don't do YouTube for money, and I probably never will do it for money. I hope I don't do it for money, and even if I do YouTube and I earn money while doing it, I won't be making a bunch of videos like 1 minute long on like basically one topic about stuff, because I don't see the point of splitting up videos if it's like basically the same topic. I know a bunch of YouTubers do that, and I'm like, okay, you're clearly just wanting money. Obviously everybody does want money, but YouTube should be a thing that you do for fun. You shouldn't be doing it to get big or to earn money and stuff. That's why I know a bunch of my friends said they'd never do YouTube for money, which is awesome, because I like having friends to do YouTube with, and anybody who does YouTube for money, I don't really respect them. Like PewDiePie, I think at this point the dude's at what, like 25 billion or something. I'm not even subbed to him, so I don't know. But I think at this point he doesn't even do it for the enjoyment anymore. I think he just does it for money. I know people like, yeah, like basically anybody with over like 2 million, basically anybody with over 2 million subs, in my opinion, is doing YouTube for money. I know there's people like the Minecrackers and stuff who don't do YouTube for money, which is why I still respect them. Like, for example, Etho and Sethling. They don't do stuff for money, but Sethling has donations on his stream. And I know he doesn't, like, force people to donate, like, he doesn't ask for donations, which is good. And, what's down here? Just more of this stuff, yeah. Jesus Christ, the explosions are everywhere. You know, I'm gonna turn my sounds down a bit so you guys might be able to hear me better. But I guess another thing I could transition to while talking about stuff like Pokemon, if anybody follows Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, I'll put a timestamp in the video, like right now, that is away from spoilers. But I'm gonna be talking about stuff that doesn't really make any sense, and of course, if you're not a Pokemon fan, you may as well just skip to the timestamp. But with the new games coming out, obviously there's a bunch of new like megas and everything that weren't in X and Y, and I don't think they ever will be in X and Y. I mean, of course, X and Y could always have the like a patch or something, and they could add the new megas. But the stuff that's been added recently, which is stuff like all the 3 Hoenn starters. Of course, Blaziken already had one in X and Y because he was a fan favorite. But Sceptile and Swampert got one as well. I personally am going to be picking Sceptile when the game comes out, because, or Trico when the game comes out, because I just love Sceptile and I love Mega Sceptile's design. Also, obviously with the 3 that were introduced recently as well, there's Altaria, what is it? It's Altaria, Lopunny, and Salamence. Obviously for competitive battling, Salamence is gonna go like straight to Ubers and stuff because he's gonna have freaking base 700 stats, and if that's not Ubers, I don't know what the hell is. But yeah. And then there's Mega Lopunny and Mega Altaria, personally, that I like a lot more than any other Megas in X and Y. I like Mega Altaria because it's the first Dragon Fairy, and I personally am going to use it probably for like defensive wall and stuff, like, because you can just set up Cotton Guard and then just roost everything like a million times. And then also have, because it gets Pixelate, you could also have like Dragon Pulse and like Hyper Beam, which is probably what I'll be running, just because Hyper Beam becomes Fairy type with Pixelate, and that's like literally 100, like it's basically a 200 base power move with Stab. Actually, no, it's like a 300 base power move with Stab, and anything that's not a special wall with like over 100 base special defense will not be taking a Hyper Beam from Mega Altaria. And then there's Mega Lopunny, which personally I think is a really cool thing because it's a 4th gen Mega Evolution and it just came absolutely out of nowhere. It's normal fighting, which is of course another unique type because I don't think there's anything with normal fighting. So it has obviously a weakness to fighting and a weakness to flying, and I think also a weakness to fairy, and I think that's it. But let me just get set up here. But yeah, then there's, what else was introduced recently? There's Mega Slowbro, there's Mega Autono as well. Obviously Mega Slowbro, or no, Mega Autono isn't exactly the most wonderful thing in the world because it gets Healer as an ability, but a bunch of people are looking past Mega Slowbro just because it has Shell Armor. But honestly, Shell Armor is an amazing ability, and I don't see why people would be looking past it. Because it basically, like, with the extra stat boosts from Mega Evolution, Slowbro also is confirmed to get a defense buff. But with a defense buff, if you make it max defense with EVs, and then you have Calm Mind on it, and then you also have Slack Off on it, the thing is not ever going to die, like, at all. It will be insanely rare if Mega Slowbro were to die once it gets all that stuff set up, because it could basically become a late game wall sweeper, which would be absolutely insane. As for Mega Autono, I don't really have an opinion on it. Its design is cool. but that's really the only thing I like about it. Mega Slowbro, however, doesn't exactly have the greatest design. It's the second Beyblade in Pokemon. The first being Hitmontop, obviously, but I like Hitmontop's design a lot more than I like Mega Slowbro's. Because Mega Slowbro, you don't even see, like, half of Slowbro anymore. Like, half of his actual skin. Like, all of his skin's just gone. Like, literally the shell just literally took up everything. There's somebody with a grape applesauce skin targeting me. That's fun. Can you not? Shoot you. Shoot you. But yeah, like, well, actually, no, not like I said. But this will probably be the last map for this episode, and this guy's probably about to die. Please die to me. No, you defused it. Fuck you. He doesn't even know how to set that on. Okay, there you go. How is he not dead? I've shot him literally a million times. And somebody just died right behind me. Oh shit, they're meleeing. Wait, oh, we're blue team. Hello? I'm smart. You're dead. Blockbuster 7. But yeah, back to the topic of stuff. Mega evolutions that I think are gonna be coming. If you watched the Mega Lopunny, Mega Altaria, and Mega Salamence video, they showed Sableye, Shiftry, and Torkoal getting hit. And obviously Sableye already is confirmed to get a Mega Evolution as well, which I think its design is pretty cool, and it kind of changes up the usage of Sableye. But the two Pokemon that didn't get Mega Evolutions there that were shown were obviously Torkoal and Shiftry. So, if Torkoal gets a Mega Evolution, and if, I guess I'll do one more map. If Torkoal gets a Mega Evolution, it would be amazing, because a lot of people like Torkoal. And then also, if Shiftry got a Mega Evolution, Ludicolo would obviously have to get a Mega Evolution, because they're both version exclusives. So, yeah, those are my predictions on the next Megas. Of course, they could also just come out of nowhere with, like, a 6th gen Pokemon getting a Mega, because they gave Audino one and they gave Lopunny one, so they might give a 6th gen Pokemon one. I might just sit around on a single ship and talk for the rest of the episode, so you could just look away. Actually, you know what? I guess I might just say that the rest of the episode's Pokemon stuff, because it basically is, to be honest. But yeah, that's basically my opinion on the new Megas in Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, and what I think is going to be coming in Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire. Personally, I'm really excited to start playing the games, but of course I have to wait until friggin' November, but I shouldn't really be complaining, because Europe gets it, I think, a week or two late, because of the incident with X and Y, where Game, like, leaked X and Y, like, a week early. So, no, it wasn't a week early, it was a few days, I think. But, yeah, Game was giving away free copies, like, a week, I just said not a week. Around a week early, so Game obviously had to pay the price for that. Why did I get 2 stacks of fish? But yeah. Anyways, that's my rant about the new Pokemon games that are coming out in November, and well, I guess it's not really a rant. It's more of a whatchamacallit, what's that called? I can't even remember what it's normally called. I guess I don't know what it's called. But anyways, that's gonna be the end of this episode, guys. So I will see you all later.